Hey, it's Red Eye Jedi.
And Just Rob God 666.
There's two dudes talking MMA's fight prediction.
Alright, let's get this going.
So we're going to do a fight prediction for the upcoming UFC in Japan. It's on Fuel TV. You can watch it for free this weekend. That's the cool thing about it. That's what I like about these cards, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite thing, unless you're working like me.
I work too, homie. I work too. I just get to watch replay later on at night. Wish I could watch it live like everybody else, but hey, gotta make a buck, right?
I'll give it my best shot while I'm working to try and watch it live while it's on the TVs around me.
You're lucky, man. I don't even get that chance. I get just nothing. Yeah. I get to see what everybody else says on Facebook or fucking Twitter. That's what I get to find out about the fights.
No, I'll definitely tune into the replay later on when I get home that night, though.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. I'm definitely gonna watch Facebook fights. Right?
Facebook fights? No, I'm not going to be able to watch. Those ones I definitely won't be able to because
I think I might be able to get away with that at work.
I won't be able to. No, they took away our internet access at work.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I don't know why. Instead of taking away people's phones, they just take away your internet. Keep your phone while you're working, but I don't run the place. They won't hear this.
No.
I don't care if they do, but whatever.
All right, well, I guess enough about that. Let's get on to these fight predictions.
Yeah, enough about work.
Here, man.
That's not what we're talking about here.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother topic. That'll be a whole new channel we'll make.
Yeah,
absolutely nobody will listen to. Okay, first fight here. Here we go. Two guys, I have no idea who they are. Marcelo Guimaraes and Young Yu Lim. I'm going to go with Lim just because it's in Japan. And they put on a hell of a fight, Japanese fighters, in front of their hometown.
Dude, you're right.
So you're going to have to... Yeah, you're going to have to knock him out or submit him. Yep. Otherwise, you're going all 3 rounds. So I'm going to go with him just because I have no idea who they are.
How do you think they're going to win, man? They're going to go decision? Knockout?
I'm going to go TKO. I'm going to TKO. He's going to win by TKO.
Right on.
That's my pick. Two guys, I have no idea who they are.
Well, like we looked up a little bit on it before, right? We just know that this Guimaraes is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and this Lim guy, you know, he's knocked out a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, good striking,
TKO, right? So
seemed to be a little bit more well-rounded. Yeah, that Marcelo, all it had was jiu-jitsu black belt. Yeah, black belt. And that was it. So he might not have any striking at all. So if he can't get the fight to the ground, he might be in really big trouble. So I'm going with Lim. That'll be my pick.
Very good call, my brother.
TKO.
Very good call. I have to agree with you. Lim. TKO. I'd just say it'd probably be pretty early. I figure he might probably go by a second, but you know, either way, it's gonna be Lim's gonna win.
Lim with the win. Lim with the win.
Yep. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
And second fight of the night, Bruce Leroy, Caceres versus Kyung Ho Kang. I'm going to go with Bruce Leroy. He's coming on, winning off his last 2 fights. I think he can pull off a 3rd win here. He's got momentum going.
That's cool. They both do have 2-win fight streak coming into this fight, so.
Oh. I have pasties really bad.
All right, yeah, no, yeah, I like Bruce Leroy too. You know, he's well-rounded fighter. You know, we watched him on The Ultimate Fighter. The kid was good. He was entertaining. He lost his fight in The Ultimate Fighter, but you know, he provided hours of entertainment throughout the whole series. And then you know, he had a hell of a fight in the finale too.
Yeah, I think he's starting to evolve a little bit.
Yep,
into a good fighter here.
Yeah, he's turned into that well-rounded fighter. He's a good young kid and. 135 division.
Definitely, yeah. 2 up-and-comers in the 135 division. There are only 1 or 2. Actually, no, I'll go 2 or 3 good finishes away from getting that title shot.
So, yeah.
So I'm going to go Caceres, Bruce Leroy with the victory. We'll go, you know what, I think this one's going to go to a decision. I think he's going to win it by majority decision. He'll win 30-27, all 3 judges. That's my pick.
It's a good call, man. Good call. For some weird reason, I see Bruce Leroy too, but I think he's gonna pull off a rear naked choke.
Well, I hope you're right because that sounds way more entertaining than my pick for the fight.
Yeah, it's gonna be late in the fight. I figure probably a third again.
Third round.
Yeah,
Third
because
round sub.
well, all the guys fighting overseas, like the Asian guys in MMA, they always fight harder fighting overseas because it's less stress on their body, and it was proven in the last UFC.
Mm-hmm.
You look at all the fighters they had fighting from Asia that was from the Asian MMA scene. They all fucking just kicked ass.
Yeah, that's definitely a factor in making your picks for the fight. Is that stamina factor on whether or not the jet lag from traveling over there, whether or not have they come there 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time?
Yep. Well, Don Young Kim, he said it perfect with his fight against Condit. That's why he blamed his training camp for his fight against Condit, because he says with that UFC only pays for him, his manager, and one cornerman, and then he's got to pay for the rest of his fight team, and each one is $10,000 out of his own pocket.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he's got to do like what you said, come overseas 9 days ahead. Or 10 days. Some fighters come over and try to get a month over ahead, right?
Whether or not they get any training in.
Yeah. And it just costs them financially, and it's taxing on them. And, a lot of them just do it last minute. It kind of fucks up their regiment.
Mm-hmm. You definitely have to climatize yourself to where you're going, especially if you're traveling from North America all the way over to Japan or China or Australia. Even down south, it's a big difference, too.
Yep.
So 2 more. As we look on the UFC Japan website here, we have Cristiano Marcelo versus the Black Shadow, Kazuki Takudome. If you go look, that's what his picture is. He's just a black shadow. That's what he shows up to looking at the fight, man. I have to go with him just on sheer looks and intimidation that Cristiano Marcelo will run out of the ring.
Look at him, Shadow Man. Yeah, no, I have no idea who Marcelo is. I know he's been around. You see his record's 13-4, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna pick Marcelo just because he does have a little bit more UFC experience, so it won't be a new thing to him to be there. Look at him. I think this will be. You can't even tell because you can't even tell what the other guy looks like. You don't know anything on him. But we'll flip the coin here in the air. Ooh. Knockout, first round. Marcelo.
Say Tukudome in 2.
Tukudome in 2.
Yep, with the finish.
Oh, with the finish too.
Yeah,
okay.
he'll knock him out. He'll knock out Marcelo. I have a feeling this guy just, scream striker at me.
With the black shadow.
Eh?
Yeah. Oh, I got to sneeze coming, I think, maybe.
Could be very elusive or evasive like Machida, eh?
Could be. Elusive and evasive. That's a way to put it. Not backwards running.
Yep.
That's the way it is.
I'm not gonna lie, I hated that when Condit did it, but hey, yeah. I'm a Diaz nut hugger. I'm sorry.
Well, if he can't knock the other guy out right away, it does turn into a boring fight.
Yeah.
But like Machida said, if he'd had 2 more rounds,
he would have done.
I think he could have finished him. Yeah.
Well, in all honesty, like, when you're fighting a guy that has a punch named the H-bomb,
yeah,
you had to be fucking retarded to stand there and go toe-to-toe with him,
Yeah.
Look at everybody who ever had. Renato thought he could. What did Renato say before that fight? So, Babalu, eh?
Yeah.
Babalu said, I will stand there and go toe-to-toe with him and knock him out. What the fuck happened?
Got knocked out.
it's fact, man. Same thing with Bisping, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, we'll talk about that after this. Yeah. Another one here, so let's get back on this.
Yeah, we'll do the rant after this. This is just a prediction one. It's taking a little bit long.
That's how you know it's good. So we got Takeya Mizugaki against Brian Caraway. Kid Lightning and Brian Caraway. I'm going to go with Mizugaki because last time he fought over Japan, he fucking fought like a fucking wild man.
Brought the thunder.
Animal.
Yeah, no, he's my pick as well for this fight.
Yeah.
I'm picking Mizugaki.
Sorry,
Most
Caraway.
Definitely. I think he's going to win by knockout as well. TKO or TKO. One of the two.
Ended early with a knockout.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
First or second. It's not going to third or judges. There's no way.
It's gonna be finished. Ricky Fukuda and Brad Tavares. Fuck.
This one's a tough one too. This one's either going to be the finish or it's going to be they can't finish each other and it's going to go to a decision. But either way, I'm going to go with Ricky Fukuda. Yeah, that's my pick. Ricky Fukuda. He's either going to win by knockout or he's going to win the decision. It's one of the two. This will be a test of chins, most definitely.
Good call. Good call. I think there's gonna be a little bit of clinching happening here. You know, it may be like a lot of people. Well, no, the Japanese fans don't boo over there. That's the cool thing about it. You know, when these guys clinch, you don't hear no booing over there.
You don't hear anything at all. It's just quiet.
Hear the guy in the back sneeze.
Yeah, so I like you can hear the corners yelling. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff. Because the fans are all sitting there watching.
And it's packed too from the start. At the very fucking start of the card, like in Brazil. I'm gonna go with Fukuda because he's fighting home country, you know. So Fukuda into knockout. Yeah, that's what I say.
Yeah, just sit there and you play the fight in your head. He's gonna. Yeah, okay. No, I can see him doing it.
Ooh, this one here.
Young Kim versus CR Bahadurzada.
Yeah, Bahadurzada. I've been fucking waiting for this one here because if you guys watch his last fight, which was Paulo Thiago, you guys saw what happened in 45 seconds. He knocked him out with he dummied him.
Yeah, this should be an interesting fight.
No, it's gonna end early, man. It's gonna end early. Bahadurzada is gonna fucking knock Kim out. Kim's always had problems against strikers. And this guy is a fucking heavy-handed striker, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I call another sorry Kim, like it'll be early like Condit. It'll be a fucking quick fight. Stun gun's good, you know. And granted, like he doesn't have to do all like he says tax his body and fuck up his training regimen by coming overseas. But Bahadurzada, the dude's just he's a beast, man. So it'll be, I call one knockout.